How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be playing Blossoms Bloom something or other. Let's see what we got. I got this game over on itch.io. An anonymous looking machine sounded as large cover-like section of it rose high into the air. A woman with thick chestnut hair and auburn eyes slid away off the inner platform of the machine. As she stood up, she quickly straightened her clothes. Finally, she reached out to close the hatch behind her. After several minutes of waiting, two more of the ominous machines opened their hatches. First, a young woman with deep black hair and an eccentric outfit stepped out. Somehow, she seemed excited. Secondly, another woman, one with curly blonde hair and green eyes, which defied her complexion, stepped out as well. In contrast to the prior woman, this one seems less than happy. The original lady took her place and stood in front of the other two.
Hello, ladies. I'm Erica Matthews. I'll be your acting captain.
Oh, you're not going to talk now, huh? Welcome to the Blossom. I do hope the two of you had a good rest. The two who stood in front of Erica looked at each other, clearly confused. Both of them took a glance around the room. The young lady, thanks, but I think there's a bit of a mix-up. I wasn't told anything about a flight. To be honest, I don't even remember how I got here.
Yes.
The quiet woman. Yes. How did I get here exactly? I wasn't told anything about this either. Regardless, please, bring me home as soon as possible. I have things to do. Erica stared at them for a moment before she gave her head a slight shake side to side. No, there was no mistake. You two are now the crew of the spaceship Blossom. ID 10564, the mechanic, and ID 10356, the doctor, correct? Well, my ID is 10564, and I am a mechanic by trade. Impossible. I never consented to this.
Yes.
Correct. Consent was neither given nor requested for this mission. If I may be so inclined, I would like to get to know you both better. What are your names, privates? The quiet woman gritted her teeth with visible contempt, while the young, raven-haired girl still seemed to be in shock. I see. So that's how it is. I guess it's fine with me then.
Nice to meet you. I hope we all get along.
Koto. What? How can you so easily accept this woman's explanation? We don't even know who she is. Do you even realize the gravity of the situation? The energetic young woman named Kotoha turned to her supposed comrade. Sure I do. No point in dwelling on it, though, right? Now I have all the time in the world to catch up on my anime and video game backlog. How can that be a bad thing?
What the hell?
Dang. Yet you seem so reluctant only moments ago.
Nuh-uh.
Nah, I was just confused. Hey, come on. Tell us your name too. Not a chance. Captain, please, bring me home as quick as possible. I apologize. That isn't possible. As Kotoa said, why don't you introduce yourself for now? Being prickly certainly won't be beneficial to any of us. You have got to be kidding me. Captain's right. At best, you'll just make us cranky too. It's harmless to share your name, isn't it? Oh, or is this like an anime? And you'll drop dead if you tell us? I don't even know what that anime thing is. No, there's simply no point in telling you if I'm going home. With a glint of pity in her eyes, Erica placed a stern gaze on the distressed woman.
No.
Ma'am, that won't be possible. Please, I ask that you cooperate with us for the time being.
My name is Sarah.
Okay. I pray that this ends quickly. I have a wedding to plan, you know. For a split second, Erica's eyes drift to the cold steel floor. Oh, nice to meet you. Send me an invite, okay? Sarah twisted her head around in surprise. I don't even know you. Congratulations, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
I suppose.
I appreciate it.
Now, why don't we all get out of here? The dim lighting may give us all headaches if we linger too long. Come, I'll give you a tour of the ship. This is the second hallway. You won't come down here much. To the right is the engine room.
Huh?
Hey, didn't we skip a hall?
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll go back to it. This is the main hallway. Those doors at the end will bring you to the command center. The one next to it is the lounge, and the one closest to us is the kitchen and dining area. You'll spend a lot of your time here, most likely. This is the third hallway. All the bedrooms are located here, as well as the laundry room at the end of the hall. And the infirmary is located in that door on the right wall. Why don't you two take a minute to claim your bedrooms? Erica walked over to a nearby terminal on the wall and typed something on the keyboard. Moments later, the terminals in front of each unoccupied bedroom lit up. Here. All you have to do now is enter a password on the terminal in front of the room you'd like to claim. Just don't forget it, okay? Okay, sounds fun. Dang. Kotoa ran off toward the farthest door. Sarah remained glued to the spot with a disapproving look on her face.
Yes.
You two, I'm giving you both a head start. I'll pick last. Despite her apparent frustration, Sarah nonetheless walked toward the door closest to the infirmary. Lastly, Erica headed toward a bedroom of her own with a smile on her face. Erica stood in front of a large computer. With the press of a button, an audio symbol appeared on the display screen of the gadget. Can you two hear me? I'm going to assume so. Can you please come to the command center in 5 or so minutes? Thank you.
Thank you.
Good, you're here. Thank you for coming.
What's up?
What do you need, Cap? Sarah gave Koda a quick and disdainful glare before she returned her attention to her supposed superior. I'd just like to give you both a quick overview of the command center's control stations. In the case of an emergency or even routine checks, I likely need your guys' help. She first pointed toward the right side of the room. I believe, Kodoa, you'd be best fit for this station. It's quite technical and requires a bit of upper body strength for the manual controls. As a mechanic, I'm sure you have at least some experience with computers. Am I correct? You bet your sweat booty. I love computers. There are so many awesome MMOs to play, you know?
What?
You're an odd child. Whatever your genre grew up on, I'm not sure that I like it.
Sarah!
Child, hey, I'll be 20 in no time. Odd. I presumed you to be more like 16. I was wondering why they kidnapped a minor. I'm sensitive about my young-lookingness. The captain tried her hardest to hold back her laughter. Thankfully, she was successful, though her jaw grew sore. I'll assume that this arrangement is fine. Now on to the left. Next, she raised her other arm and pointed to the left side of the room. Sarah, you'll be stationed here. It should be relatively easy for you to operate without further instructions.
Yes.
Fine, I'll go along with this for now. But you know, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do there. All right, you'll monitor the vitals of the ship. Any errors in the system or damage to the ship will cause a warning to pop up on the screen. You can also open and close the safety partitions from here. While I'm at it, I may as well clarify for you too, Kodoha. You can manually steer the ship, adjust the power and speed outputs, things like that. Sounds easy peasy to me. Good. Let me guess, in your case, Captain, you'll just sit your ass on that fancy chair up there and not do a single thing, huh? Well, yeah. That's incorrect. On the contrary, my role is to utilize the main systems. I set the points of navigation and control the exterior tools like the weapons and the excavation tools. Wait, excavation tools? Why do we need those? This is a state-of-the-art spaceship. It's equipped for a variety of situations. especially those we wouldn't normally account for.
What?
If you say so. Ah, come on, Sarah. Don't be a spoil sport. We can go dig for fossils on different planets. Maybe we'll even find signs of life. I bet your fiancé would love you even more if you brought him home an alien fossil. That's ridiculous. He's an adult.
What the heck?
Don't tell me he's as boring as you are. I'm not boring, you. Okay, ladies, that's enough. Let's try to get along, all right? We are in this for the long haul. You're free to spend your time however you like for the rest of the night. Why don't you go cool your heads off in your rooms? Oh man, it feels like I was scolded. That's because you were.
Yep.
At least it wasn't just me. The young woman quickly shrugged her shoulders before sprinting out the door and giving Erica a wave goodbye. I hope we can all get along someday soon. Yeah, right. Sarah followed Kodoha's lead and left the room. This isn't what I signed up for. What were they thinking? Day 1, night. Those two sure tired me out. I'm going to sleep early. Alone in a room, Erica picked up an advanced-looking PDA and gazed at its screen. Let's see. They're asking for a status report. All right. Her fingers vigorously tapped at the device's keyboard. Moments after she stopped, the screen lit up. As always, I can depend on them to give me the best course of action. Or no, I should stop overthinking it. She set the device down and proceeded to get dressed. Day 2, morning. Alright, everybody, if you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe. Ring that ding-a-ling, throw down some comments, tickle that like button. And as always, stay awesome and sexy. And I'll see you all tomorrow.